Hey, Keem the Dream here. But honestly, for this video, I gotta talk to you as Akeem Knight, the real me. Um, I really don't really know. I don't really know where to start. But as you read from the title, um, there's there's stuff on my mind. I feel like I gotta get out. It's kind of hard for me because if you just like probably see through my face, like I'm not in like I don't have like the greatest energy right now. I still felt like I had to make this video nonetheless so I could, not only be here with you guys but just say what I gotta say. If there's some things in the video that don't really make sense, all I ask is y'all bear with me. um and of course, I'm always asking, make sure y'all like the video and comment, do anything after you hear this, because honestly, any of it will genuinely warm my heart. What I wanted to talk to you about is recently I've been going through like this mental crisis where I guess you can honestly say like I feel like I've been drowning in cases where I don't really know how to move on from, if that makes sense. I feel like I've definitely gone through this path of like depression, and something that honestly hurts more than that is the fact that it's the kind of depression that I went through before when I was like younger. um as y'all already know, honestly, what y'all could honestly look at as me right now is just like 18-year-old YouTuber who is honestly just pursue a dream like how most people would, but a dream that most people would think that is impossible for me to achieve. Truth is that when it comes to, family or just the people around me, it's hard for me to like it's hard for me to connect because I feel like every time I explain of what's processing through my mind is just judgment I face after, or just any negative doubt that I feel like I mainly bring onto myself because I let the past dictate my future. And that's a problem that I know I've been having a lot, and I just never could be able to get around it. It's the kind of past that genuinely causes the kind of trauma and just like the pain towards a mind that could genuinely try to destroy a mind. And it's a lot. Even if it's not really the case, I feel like even towards my own mother, that I felt like I can't do anything, or anything that I'll do will honestly just be not enough. And that's the shit that really hurts because I feel like I just genuinely not only fail her, but fail myself and fail just everything. And all I am going to receive after I fail is just doubt, or just anything that will try to make me depressed, or just any sort of just, I guess, pain, because it's the same type of stuff that just never gets better. It's really hard to really explain what I'm going through because I feel like even if I'm just explaining it, not many of you will understand. But I'm just honestly, I'm leaving it into the hands of God that maybe someone will understand the kind of just frustration that I'm going through. Currently right now, honestly, it's just personal things like with work and trying to like keep myself financially stable. Not only that, but trying to be able to, like, provide for my mom, being able to help her. But I was just, again, anything I do will just never be enough. That said, what I can honestly say is that the life that I had growing up, the kind of life that could give you the kind of trauma that genuinely destroys a person's mind more than just realizing what they should do to change their future. And when it comes to this YouTube, and I won't ever lie to you guys, I feel like even if I do all these videos and everything like that, it will never be the enough energy to maybe motivate that one person that I would want to motivate. I know it will absolutely destroy me inside to see that person go down the same way that I'm going down. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's just been trauma, if I'm truly being honest. As I was growing up, I wasn't really the most liked. Honestly, what you could say is I was the type of kid that would get himself into certain things without even realizing it. Now, obviously, as a kid, that is completely normal. That's part of life. I've genuinely like gone through like scenarios where I've definitely felt like judged, discriminated, persecuted, all the above. That's what most of us face. That's probably, if not all of us. But for me, I don't even know, man. Especially knowing what kind of mind I have and knowing what kind of person I am, it was really just hard to even process. And not only that, it's almost just like the damage that I received mentally from all of what I just explained, it has just never left. And that's something that I'll genuinely say. Back to me and my mom. My mom is a single mother. She's 48 years old. She traveled hell and back to make sure that I was secure, I was safe. Mind you that my dad has just never been around. Growing up, I would always like pray and beg for him to come see me, but it would always just seem like that I was just never good enough for him, and that's something that I had to accept for a while. As I grow up now, when it comes to me and my mom, everything she's done for me, but I will definitely say that there's never been the chemistry or connection that I would like the support that I've begged her to show. It will just never cross her mind. Failing her is what hurts the most. Everything that I do would always fail her, or would always just like never be enough. When I was little, I didn't even realize it. Every time I look and I try to do something, I'm always doing something wrong towards someone. And I guess you could say I've just been feeling useless, I guess. But the people around me wouldn't bother to even stay, or wouldn't even understand. I mean, not that I expect them to understand, but still just I guess I haven't been able to communicate the same way that how I'd want to communicate when I was younger. That's a huge part in my life that I regret that ever went away, because I let the negativity of the world get to my mind so much to where I constantly shut myself down and protect my peace so much, because I guess I'm lived in my own fear of just people leaving, or people just like ever gonna judge me again or something like that. And I know what I'm saying might sound corny, but honestly, what I genuinely want people to understand is that I'm not the type of person that will go out, will just like do like the first thing that comes to mind without realizing any outcome that comes after it. There's always a reason to my actions and why I do what I do, and the reasons that I genuinely try so hard to keep positive, because I know that I'm a strong-minded person. I genuinely stay cautious, I genuinely stay aware, and I genuinely understand, or try to understand, the same way of how I want people to understand me. And I just want to be able to just not only do great for myself, but just do great for like anybody whoever's been in my shoes. You know what I mean? What I just talked about, how people discriminating me, judge me, I felt like that certain scenario grew stronger to the point where even the people that I once thought meant the world to me will do the exact same way, and if not, leave. And that's just something that's just stuck to me for the rest of my life. I've just been staying strong, staying humble, and making sure that I've been just keep fighting to make sure I have a strong heart and just believing of what I know is worth believing in. For example, like being here, being on YouTube, you guys have no idea just how much that means to me. And I promise you, I will just never give up in this. One thing that I will definitely say is that I feel like everything that I've done or will ever do or ever plan on doing, it will always somehow be the wrong thing towards the wrong person. That's just something that genuinely hurts, because it's like, knowing me, all I ever want is to just do great and just keep pushing and keep fighting for what I know is worth fighting for. Not many people are gonna see it that way, so which is why I've always just lived on just this mindset of just staying silent, staying humble, just doing what I can. Honestly, to break it down easy, I'm just a nigga just trying to find his way, and it's taking longer than expected. I feel like there's no help. I feel like I'm lost. I feel like I can't really think as much as how I used to when I was little, or how I used to when I was young growing up, because there's a lot of cruelty, and I'm still here though. I'm still here. I will keep pushing and I will keep fighting, because, and obviously what I'm saying right now really may not be the case, but I will keep pushing. I will keep pushing. All you gotta know is I'm genuinely a person with a strong heart. What I say to most people who I felt judged by is that I don't need confirmation from you or from any of you to know I'm a good person. I'm just gonna be one. All mistakes that I ever did in my past, right now, I just have the mind to just keep doing better and keep improving to the fullest potential, because that's honestly what you need when walking through this earth and through this world, where negativity will always try to find a way to just barricade you, but you just keep breaking through it and making sure you're stable enough to keep going forward and taking the long run into doing great, into being successful. It's just been hard, man, but like I always say, slowly but surely we're getting through it. I felt like I just had to let you guys know something that I'll honestly say to all of you to end things off. You really see that when it comes to just doing YouTube or just being here with y'all, I will absolutely do anything to make sure that not only that I can be heard, but the people that I know are out there who are facing the same kind of struggles as me can be heard as well. Showing them that it's okay. It's okay to feel struggle, and knowing that not many people may understand. It's okay. And it's okay to be alone at sometimes, because at the end of the day, there will be a light that will come towards you, so you can finally feel free and feel just like seen, because you will always have that opportunity right after where you're there picking up the pieces. Your lowest moments are never shameful. It's just only strength in the making. So yeah, I just felt like I'm honestly glad that I got to tell you guys this today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, comment. If anything, I'm definitely reading your comments. And yeah, man, it's your boy Kim the Dream, signing off.